over. over.
Can you hear me now? Yes, you should be able to hear me now. Were you able to hear the game there? I think it's because I got a firmware update for my Rift, which reinstalled the audio drivers, and I think it set the Rift microphone to be the default device. That is at least what it appears to have done. So, sorry about that. Right, so the Celerity Stone increases how fast you heal, which is super, super useful in this game. Because usually when you need to heal, at least for this character, it's because there's a bunch of dudes right up in your face. And so being able to heal a lot faster, oh my gosh, would be a lifesaver. Is it worth 35% experience? I'm not sure. I don't think it's worth 30% extra damage to weak spots. But I think it might be worth loss in 35% experience. And now I have hiccups. This is what happens, Undead Cat. You either can't hear me or I have hiccups. Oh wow, they spawn the enemies right up close to you. Okay, this seems to be the end of the dungeon. So then we are done with everything in the first area of Yaesha. Did I only just have one hiccup? What is happening? I think I had one single hiccup.
How's it going?
How many forged metal, forged iron? I have 117. I definitely don't need to buy any.
Take care then.
One hiccup to rule them all. Yeah, apparently. I do have a simulacrum. I'm still not near the point.
The portent return. This.
Oh, right. The reason I haven't used a simulacrum is because it requires illuminite crystals as well, which I need for upgrading the gun. The gun upgrades are way more important than the health upgrades right now, because I haven't really been in any serious danger yet.
Keep moving.
Actually, I'm not going to keep moving.
What? Fine.
You have
Let's
anything?
a
No?
look. You done
Okay.
here?
Good to see. Let's see what.
Okay. Oh, the Devastator is fully maxed out. It requires hardened iron to continue. Interesting. Okay. Wasn't there a scythe? Melee hit steals health from enemies, yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is a boss weapon. I didn't even glance at the fact that I needed luminite crystals for that. Whoops. Okay, this does 55 damage compared to this doing 62.
Take care, my friend.
I think a drop in 7 points of damage. 7 points. I think that is worth the fact that it has lifesteal. And this hits, charge attacks hit multiple times and shred everything in its path, yeah. So this scythe, whoa, you don't look like the image. I mean, I guess you kind of have some green spots on there, but that looks way more, that's not what I meant to do. That looks way more green and spotted. Oh well. So this thing, yeah, it does the spinny. Okay, cool. I think lifesteal is going to be worth
Let's see what happens.
the loss in damage. Not that I don't really use the melee attack all that often. So I think getting lifesteal out of that is going to be worth it. Hunting pistol just requires galvanized iron, so let's pop you up to the top. Yeah, buddy. Plus 15. You require luminite crystals, you require hardened iron. So the other thing that we were going to test was the ricochet rifle, which I suppose we shall do that now. This does 230 damage, which is almost as much as the hunting pistol. Let's see. This goes up by 10 points each time. So at plus 15 it would do 250 damage, which is only slightly less than the hunting pistol. That's pretty damn good. That might be better than the Devastator now. Because this does 76 times 5, which is 140. Oh, this does 375 damage if you hit with all of it. Okay, so the Devastator does 375 points if you hit with all of the bolts. And its weapon mod does 300 damage plus 360 damage over time. So really 660 damage, whereas this thing does 230 base plus 92. Sorry, it does 230 with a single shot, and then its weapon mod does 92 plus 552 fire damage over 15 seconds. Oh, that's 640, which is actually worse than this. So actually, no, the ricochet rifle at this point is still worse than the Devastator. Okay. I'm going to equip these mods. And unequip some of... Nope, you're all non-removable. Okay. This, I think the wildfire shot. Oh, interesting. Well, the wild shot on the hunting pistol does 100 base plus 600 over time, which is better than the Devastator. Huh. We will have to compare. I'll have to upgrade the ricochet rifle to plus 15. We already know it's going to do 250 base, which is still not better than 375. Okay. I think this is how we do. So we need... Galvanized iron is not really too difficult to gather. I mean, we're getting it in a pretty consistent amount. We're not obviously getting as much as we'd like, but it's not a trouble spot. These luminite crystals, though, kind of are. Okay. Whoa. Wait the fuck it up. Oh, the mod is what changes the look of the weapon. Oh, I was always wondering why sometimes it seemed like upgrading a weapon made it look different. It's the freaking mod. That is awesome and makes so much sense. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Which means that guns that have non-removable mods also don't have any customization options. That's sad. Okay, we don't want to return to the last checkpoint. Was it Ruins? Was Ruins the next? No, I think Ruins is where we just were. I think Ruins is the one that we just cleared all of the routes. Yeah, so we just went down this path. We've been bottom left. We came this way. This is a dead end. So we need to go to Scald Glade, I think? Scalding Glade? How was your Thanksgiving, Undead Cat? Okay. Right, I'm remembering this. So we went... For some reason, didn't go this direction. Oh, I think this was... We played Fate all night. Like the video game Fate? That's pretty cool. Excuse me? Oh, hi. The TARP system. The TARP system. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, this required a key, which... No, not the labyrinth key. Tabletop. Ah, okay. I'm not familiar with a tabletop called Tarp, or called Fate. Right, so this was like a treasure room or something that required a key. This was the other path that went back to the area we just came from, which means, and I think this was a closed off door. This was like a shortcut. So I think the only path we have now is to go all the way up northeast. But on our way there, I'll check in on what the deal is over here. I hear lots of oops. Hui. Okay, something tells me that I've been spotted. Yep, I saw him. Yeah, I was worried about that. Alright. Ow. How did you not get hit by that? Bad. Just make sure this area is clear. Yep. Hi.
Oh, it's over.
Is it though? Tell me about it, Undead Cat. What's it like? What's the goal? What's the purpose? What you do? Oh boy. It's really loose. I don't quite understand what that means.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, you throw your blades at the rock. You do that. You have a base kind of ideal for the character and a couple skills, and based on your roleplay and actions, you could get more skills or get them redefined. Huh. That sounds pretty cool. Oh. Why? Did y'all just spawn there? What? What the heck? Yeah, this is what it was. There's a merchant back here, but it's a one-way door. So we gotta go find a way around. We gotta take the long route. Unless this... hear you over here. But I don't see you. Now I see you. Damn it. They have a tiny head. Teeny tiny itty bitty. So, I started up another character who is not a hunter and not like a precision stealth insta-kill character, and is more kind of mid-range shotgun, machine gun type. And I also am playing that character on hard. What am I looking at right now? Is this? No? Okay. Probably should use the map to see that that is a dead end. And I don't know if it's because I'm used to this game being this kind of style of combat, where I sneak around and pop guys in the head. That sounds very close. Closer than that guy, at least. Yeah, so I don't know if the difficulty, like playing on hard instead of normal, is actually making like a significant difference in like the actual difficulty of the game, or if it's a different playstyle that I'm just not used to. But that character, like, is really struggling on Earth. Like I am struggling to get through some of the dungeons, and just like against like normal and special enemies, not even bosses. Like I went through, and the reason that I think I like my assumption is that it's just the difficulty and not the playstyle. And the reason I think that is because I set up an adventure on that character that was on Earth but easy instead of hard, and I ran through, and for the most part pretty easily beat like I went all the way to Singe. So my assumption is that hard is actually hard. I tried looking up on the wiki what the difficulties like actually did, and the wiki for this game is hot garbage. It is useless. But I did learn that there didn't used to be difficulty modes until you beat the game, and it was like a new game plus feature. And so my prediction is that hard difficulty is equivalent to New Game Plus and Dark Souls. So I equivalently started a new character, and that character is being treated as if they've beaten the game once already. I think that's how the difficulty modes go. So I'm probably like, I think their progress right now is they're trying to save the root mother and just failing miserably because it drops like 3 specials in a small room, and I just can't deal with that on that difficulty mode. Anyways. Hey, Lacyface. Good to see you, man. Gotta go patient in ER. Fuck. You just arrived. I hope you'll be around when that gets fixed up. Treat him good. Do your thing. Be good doctor face. Be good doctor face. Those are words that came out of my mouth. Okay, we're back. This time in Widow's Pass. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh yeah, that lifesteal though. Hello. I see you have taken offense to me shooting your friend. Oh, I can pick up loot while ADS. That's neat. I had no reason to assume that I couldn't. But that was indeed what I assumed. Hi. Okay, you teleport a whole lot. Oh, you're the dudes that explode when you get killed. I see. ADS is aiming down sight, yes. That is what that means. Oh, you walked in front of my shot. Kaboom. I like that they have lanterns, and the lanterns actually have like a significant effect on the ambient light in the area, and they're not just like a dot of yellow on the screen, but they actually were like, it was actually like illuminating like a good chunk of the area around him. Super easy to see him. I like that. I approve. This game is freaking gorgeous. Look how dark that is after he dies and his lantern goes out. Like, that's great. Hi there. Oh, great. It goes without saying, but I'm a fan of killing those guys in particular. You might be noticing that I'm crouching when I go to, like, take a shot. And there is a reason for that. Although it's not... Well, how am I overloaded? Oh, you. It's not useful on this character because I don't really know what being overloaded does. Do I take more damage from shock spells or something? Or do I just take, like, more damage, period? Anyways, you can't notice it on this gun, but for example, when I start moving, you can see that the reticle expands, and you can kind of notice a difference while I'm walking. It does expand and contract a little bit. Anyways, on my other character, they were using the SMG that you unlock in War 13, and that has a significant tightening of the reticle when crouched, even when you're not moving. Even when you're just standing versus crouched and not moving, there's a significant tightening of the reticle on that, and so I've started to get used to crouching while shooting. Not super necessary for this character, because this character uses very precise weapons and not spray and pray stuff. But I found out that you can get like an M16, like assault rifle, on Earth, and I'm trying to run that character through adventure a few times to try and unlock it. I don't remember how you do. It's just like a random event. If you remember when we went through Earth on this character, we met an NPC in a crashed helicopter, and that I've run through Earth like 5 times now, and that's the only time that I've met that guy. Like, so he's kind of rare. And he's called an event. And events are also randomized for every playthrough of a region. And the assault rifle, I don't remember which event triggers it. But that is part of an event. This hunting pistol, in fact, what I have right now, is also from an event, which I got only one other time, which means I do have the gun on my other character. But it is an equivalently random event. I got lucky that I got it on my first run, and not like the assault rifle or something, because my character wouldn't have had any use for that. Honestly, without the hunting pistol... Is that what this is called? Yeah, hunting pistol. I'd probably have a very different layout of weapons. Ow. Did that thing have a little bit of homing to it? It seemed like he threw it and it kind of wandered over to find me from its original course. Oh, hi. It's probably self-evident why I like killing those guys. They have a rather unique flavor to their deaths, as it were. Not as much fun when they're right up in your face, though, I imagine. Boom boys, exactly. What dis? Vengeance idol. Increases range and melee damage by 50% when the wearer's health is below 25%. Wow, that is hot garbage. Below 25%? Why would you ever... Like, you would never... When my health is below 25%, that is the point when I am running away and trying to avoid enemies and not actively getting into firefights. That is so useless. I've seen other games have similar effects, so clearly they thought it was good in that one. The items seem random? Yeah, I think they are. And I think when you're rolling the whole campaign, like each like area, like you don't get like duplicate items between two different areas. So like the reason that I didn't get the celerity stone until now, or rather the reason that let's just try this again. The reason that, for example, I haven't gotten like the gunslinger's charm multiple times is because I got it in the first, like I got it on Earth. And then there was no, so it didn't include it in the loot tables for the other 3 areas. Noble's Rest. It's boss fight time, and there's something in my eye. There has been most of the day. My eye twitch, by the way, still present. Not nearly as noticeable as it was before. Like it has both diminished in terms of how noticeable it is and also how frequent it is, and how long it lasts. So I think it's going away. So I think I probably don't need to go to an eye doctor. Which was my original plan. If it was still around at the end of this week, I was going to see an eye doctor about it, but it does seem to be diminishing. So I think I'm going to give it 1 more week. And if it's not entirely gone by the end of next week, then I'll go see an eye doctor about it. Oh boy, teleporty boy. Oh, he teleports fast. Oh boy. What is your name? Onslaught. Oh, hi! I fought a special that was like you. He was not nearly as fast as you are. Oh, great. And you have these guys with you. That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's right. They explode. No. I don't like this. Ow. Stop it. You're annoying. What the fuck are you? He seems to not really attack while his friends are here. Okay, I hit you with two strong knockback bolts now, and you did not get knocked back. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, healing time. Oh man, that increased heal speed. Oh man, that's sexy. Above me? What? Oh. Is that the end of him? Are you... No? Oh, I see one more. It is nice that he backs off when he has friends. It is less nice that his friend seems to be stuck. Ow. Okay, more friends. I'm super down with this, man. This is a great fight so far. Okay, you're doing something different now. Oh boy. Oh, friend time again? Friend time again. You out of friends? You're out of friends. No, stop that. Stop being different! Oh, he's a regenerator. Oh shit. I didn't even notice that he was a regenerator. Oh, I definitely thought that I hit you there. Leave me alone. Oh, okay. No, no, it is not good. Heal, please. Ooh, got him. Blink Spear Shard. Whew. Guys, that was like maybe one of the most fun boss fights that this game has had so far. That was amazing. I'm so glad that when he had, like, that could have been super annoying if he kept attacking while his minions were showing up. But because he didn't, because he backed off and let his minions fight, that was a super rewarding and interesting and fun fight. Holy cow. I will sing the praises of Onslaught. Was that his name? Onslaught? I think the yeah, Onslaught. A weapon mod. All right. I will sing the praises of Onslaught. Most enjoyable boss fight in the game so far. And that's saying something, because like I'd say probably like 90% of the boss fights so far have been fun. There was only one that I actually raged at, and the other ones that were like kind of mediocre were just because they were like a Dark Souls level tough instead of just normal boss level tough. Well, there was also the like super easy ones like the Fire Boy. The other boss of this area that we've fought so far, he was okay, I guess, but he was just super easy. Is this no. You do anything? Oh, this is actually an invisible wall. Oh, okay. Really wish there was no stamina while running when you were out of combat. Really wish that was a thing. It's a thing in War 13, make it a thing here. Bro, I totally just realized something. Our character's purpose here is to usher in the apocalypse on this planet. I super don't want to. Like in the other planet, Corsus or whatever. Whatever the third one was. Like a super annoying swamp planet. But this place is like awesome. I don't want to apocalypse it. No, not apocalypse time. Oh my gosh. And we're supposed to find Ford here. Which means we're gonna have to... And the dude literally gave up on Earth in order to help the people here. Which means we're gonna have to tell him that we came here to start the apocalypse. Ah! Strange curio. Strange objects that look like it's been separated from something else. Oh, this looks like the key. This looks like the key from this area here. Hello.
What does it want? I don't think... Pixeltech. I did not realize. What brings it so far from home? The Pixeltech should not concern itself with such questions.
Paxeltech.
I acquire things, Pixeltech.
What is Paxeltech?
Anything it needs, no matter how rare or dangerous. Provided it does not ask the origins. I also deal in information. I hear many things a Pixeltech would be interested in. Let me share with it my world's secrets. For a price.
So the last time we spoke to a merchant who offered us information for scrap, eventually they sold us a new armor set. Once I wore out the information they had to sell. So let's do that here.
The Empress's palace is built around the Thean itself. Her throne rests at the foot of the great tree. She alone controls who receives the fruit.
Wasn't the tree
She
dead?
alone knows of the tree's disease and says nothing.
I thought it was dead, not a disease. Huh. Rewards for interest in story, indeed.
The nobles survive
But
on fruit
paying
of
for
life
story.
as doled out by the Empress. But her gifts have waned over the years.
Yeah, because the
Some say
tree's
she
dead.
hoards it for herself. Others, the Empress among them, accuse villagers of stealing. None believe this. The truth is, the fruit has gone bad. The Empress hides this. Our guardian is gone. Destroyed by Pixeltech
Wait.
like you. It removed our protector, trying to lure an enemy from its world to our own. They say that is the reason the trees now rise against us.
What? But we're here to kill the Guardian. How is the Guardian already dead? What do you mean the trees are rising up against you? What? We came here to kill... You're telling me the Guardian's already been killed? What are we doing here then, aside from rescuing Ford? I guess we're just rescuing Ford? Maybe Ford killed the Guardian. But that wouldn't make sense. Ford is trying to work against the root. Well, actually, I guess we don't know that. He did capture some of the root and did experiments on them, as we saw in the first room, in his, like, hideout or whatever. The first room on Earth that we traveled to after getting out of Ward 13. He had some, I'm assuming, bodies chained up. And it seemed like he was against the root's destruction, but then he left Earth. So I'm confused. Tell me some more.
The nobility enjoys long life thanks to the fruit of the Thayan.
Yeah.
But the fruit has gone bad.
Yeah, I know this.
Yet they will not turn against their emperor. The nobles survive on fruit of life as doled out. Some say she hoards it for herself. The truth is, the Lemire inter the dead of the pen, especially those of the nobility. But they work in secret, experimenting on those who had once eaten the fruit of life.
Really?
This is at the Empress's behest. She seeks to learn the source of the tree's disease. The nobility but the yet they will not.
Really? Okay. So she is recycling lines
It
now.
is wise to seek.
That's annoying. Spear plus 9. Whoa. Critical hits increase crit chance and crit damage for 2 seconds, stacking up to 10. Sorry. Critical hits increase crit chance and damage for 2 seconds. So every time you get a critical hit, you have a better chance of dealing another one for more damage, but only for 2 seconds? Man, sometimes it takes a second or two to reload. That armor set bonus is not worth it. And only a 2.5% increase wearing all 3 pieces, and you're not even selling all 3 pieces? Girl. Holy... what? Reduces melee damage by 20%, costs 100,000. 100... what? 100,000? That is so much. Oh my gosh. Hydro coolant. Oh, burning, okay. It was like an Uzi or something. The crib armor. The radiant? Oh, the crit armor would make sense. Yeah. If I was playing on my other character who's like more medium range and is using like a shotgun and a machine gun, this would be more useful because in 2 seconds they fire out quite a lot of bullets. Bro, I don't have 100,000. I got 11,000. And I'm pretty sure my most recent achievement, nope, it's not. One of my most recent achievements was earning a certain amount of scrap total. 50,000 scrap. That was earned during the stream, during the last stream. 50,000 total. Ever throughout the entire game. That's half of what I would need for that thing. Oh gosh. Acquire 20 traits, 30 traits, 5 armor sets, 10 armor sets. Any weapon and plus 20, 15 weapon mods, any trait to 20, 100,000 scrap, 200,000 scrap. Acquire Mudtooth's pocket watch. Huh. Mudtooth's pocket watch. I'm a curious beaver. Pocket watch. Mudtooth is also known as Brabus Senior. What does that mean? Exhaust all of his dialogue options until he rewards you with the pocket watch amulet. Oh. Okay. Well, I just received some optional boss fight plot spoilers. Whoops. That's what I get. How many of these do I have? I only have 2. Let's buy 5. I don't think I really want the armor on this character. That's quite a lot for the armor too. And I don't really envision myself using the spear, although it is a long range. This character is all about long range, and having a long range melee weapon could be useful. I'll get it. It's not too expensive.
Yes, yes, Pixeltech has business.
Yes. Okay, let's open up this door. And then try out the spear. Perfect for staying at a distance, excellent range and great recovery. Meant more for one-on-one fights, it makes up for its lack of crowd control with its speed. Okay, so it's just a series of stabbing attacks. The sprint attack is just a stab attack, and the power attack is just a really strong stab attack. Okay, so you do nothing with this thing but stab, even though you could definitely swipe. You could definitely do some crowd control with this thing by swiping with it. Like, I kind of wish that the power attack, and if you like dragged with it, it would do like a swipe. But no, it's just a stab. Okay. This is actually, I'm actually in a pickle right now. So the question becomes, do I... Do I go for a longer reach melee weapon, which would make it easier to not take damage from enemies that get in close and easier to keep them at bay a little bit? Or do I go for the multi-hit lifesteal? I have to think about when this character generally gets into melee combat. It is usually when there's a horde of enemies. Like, usually enemies don't get that close to me if it's a one-on-one type of deal, unless they're a brute. And at that point, I'm not going to be melee attacking a brute. Not on this character, at least. So, I feel like having a one-on-one melee thing is not super useful. So I think I'm going to stick with the life-stealing spinny weapon. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Okay, so we got this strange curio, which I believe opens the lock up in the northwest corner. And we can also go south. The south is another direction, or another dungeon. Are there enemies? There are enemies here. Okay. I figured that there wouldn't be because of the merchant, but my assumption was incorrect. What are you? Bloodwort. Okay. Oh, you can get to me up here. Okay. That was interesting. That man just flew. Oh, hi. No. Are there? What is happening? Oh, hi. Just take that blood wart we just got. Oh, you lucky. Not so lucky anymore. Alright, we got any more? No. I think when the character says, that was rough, or it's finally over, or whatever, I think that just means that the group of enemies that were aggro on you are all dead. That's kind of been my working assumption this entire time. And I only just now felt like mentioning it. Is this the temple? Bruh. Bro, this looks like the Empress's temple. And how freaking cool is this place, by the way? Super cool. Can we go in this water? We can. Anything back here? No. Oh yeah, we've got some traits. 6 traits, holy cow. Spread and recoil, not very useful. Consumable use speed. Oh. How much? 40%. Oh, okay. It would take quite a while to reach 40%. That's 40 divided by 1.75. That would be 22, or actually 23, since rounding, or since you can't do decimal points. 23 trait points into Glutton to match the ring we have. So that's not really going to be feasible. Status effect proc. Increases chance to proc status effect on enemies. Chance to proc status effects. What does that mean? To proc? I assumed that meant protect, but now it's saying proc effects on enemies. Procure? Apply? Does that apply? Increases chance to apply status effects on enemies? Stamina regen, scrap boost. I haven't really found myself in dire need of scrap. Usually I run out of other resources first. Put some into quick hands. With one-shot weapons, you kind of really need to reload that thing fast. I am no longer making water sounds. In this little area right here. No longer in the water. That's funny. Mic pop up here? No. Okay, well, this temple seems like unquestionable progress. Before we go in there, first I want to try to figure out why it's telling me to use the Undying King's key. See if I can fix that. But before I do that, I want to hit up this lock that we got, or the key to the lock, I should say. Hit up the lock that we got the key to. That's proper English. Those are the words I was looking for. I'm very surprised that this shady merchant is fine with, like, having her wares and, like, stock and stuff just, like, right outside the Empress's palace. It seemed like she was, not really in league with the Empress. No. Bad lightning, boy, bad. No lightning for you. I hear step stomping. Hey! Ding ding ding. Level 20 reload speed. Oh, hi. That was really a snap to the face there. Okay, we got a Randall. Or not. Nope, definitely got a Randall. Damn it. Yoink. Alright, time to investigate this tomb. You can call me Tomb Raider. The Guardian Shrine. That's what it was. You don't seem like a bad boy. At least my gun is telling me that you're not. Radiant Visage. Ah, That is the helmet part that we're missing from the shop. I see. So this is where she must have stolen the rest of the armor from. Oh. What? Root? I'm sorry, what? Root? What? Wait, hold, what? What? What root? Here? She wasn't kidding about the Guardian being dead. Okay. Did he really fuck off?
That was rough.
Wait. Did he actually just leave? I really wish that the roll and climb buttons were different. Root? The root is here? Already? Okay, well... A, we know Merchant Lady wasn't lying. Their guardian is actually dead. So at least we're not here to fuck up the planet. I kind of wanted to kill that guy, though. He just left. He burrowed into the ground and he gone. I wanted to kill him. I want to see, no, it wasn't Guardian Shrine, it was Guardian Tomb, isn't it? No? Where the hell are we? I thought it was Guardian... Oh, wait, Guardian Tomb? Oh... Guardian Shrine. Huh. This area is, oh, interesting. Okay. So, this area is Windows noise? What? Oh, you heard the sound of my thing then. Okay. So that's the Guardian. They weren't kidding when they said that the Guardian was dead, and it was emphasized by the fact that the root is here. I was trying to look up to see if that boss was supposed to leave, but the wiki doesn't have that room in its list of rooms on Yesha. So... This game isn't really that new. Like, it's new enough that it has a mostly complete wiki.
Anything you need?
But
What
the
do you
people that are taking care of it, clearly haven't been doing so enough. Okay, so we got all of our weapons up to max. I believe all of our armor is as well. Yep. The only other thing would be to bump the ricochet rifle, which we're pretty sure is not ever gonna be as good as the Devastator, because this does 250 base, and this does 6 times 5, which is 375, I believe. 75 times 5. 75 makes 150, makes 300, makes 375, yeah. So, yeah, think yeah, the sniper rifle is probably worth putting some upgrades into. I kind of wish I could like move it up on this list, but it seems to be maybe the top 3 are the ones you have equipped, and then everything else is by alphabetical order. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay.
So long.
You
What
should
now?
have a weapon mod for me, which I can't afford. Teleports the caster forward up to 13 meters and creates an electrical blast that deals 140 shock within 3 meters. Hold F to preview. Oh, hold F to preview destination, as in that is the functionality. 140 shock damage isn't that much, but I think that the damage of your mod is increased by the upgrade to your weapon. I think this is showing off what a level 1 weapon would do. 140 shock damage. So I think once we get the Luminite crystals, this will
good.
at least be worth buying,
Now go.
maybe worth experimenting with.
Needing any sc-
Ah, there we are.
Till next time.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right then.
Give me this. Hey, mod
I've got work to
enthusiast.
do.
Anything you need? Certainly.
Okay, let's pop that puppy up. 264. So it is still doing more damage than the hunting pistol. I have abandoned the hunting rifle a little bit. It is a fun weapon to use. It's just Devastator is more fun and more powerful.
Take
Okay.
care, my friend.
I think that'll be it for now. Hiccup out of nowhere. Okay. Stuck merchant. I read in a comment that when you return to the merchant, the root guy pops back up. So we'll see what happens. She is not here. Oh, she is dead. Oh. She is like full on dead. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Okay. Okay. Leave me alone. Go away. And Guardian's... Oh, okay. Guardian's Blessing. Melee damage reduction. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, 20 is the max trait. That's good to know. In that case, let's get health up to 20. So the merchant is super dead. And I believe we got the incoming melee damage reduced by 20% ring. So we don't have to spend 100,000 scrap on this. That's nice. Is that worth either? Is that worth replacing either of these though? I don't think so. Oh, I just realized we didn't get the armor set from her. There doesn't seem to be a way to get that back, so... Okay. You got one shot to buy that armor. I suppose. Good thing we're not really not really looking to use it. It's scary that the root is here though. If I'm being honest. It is a scary prospect. It also reduces my worry that we're gonna have to wreck this place and cause the apocalypse because it's already mid-apocalypse, I guess. Since the root are already able to get here. Hi there, you have bad aim. I wasn't even looking at you. Wasn't even looking. Alright. Time to, I assume, fight the Empress. Though I have been wrong. Before. About this stuff. wonder if we go back to Corsus. I wonder if there'll be route there now. Is the game that that dynamic? It'd be kind of cool if it was. The Ravager's Haunt. Wait. Hold up. There is a disconnect in location that just happened. We went into a giant temple and walked out of a cave. What happened to the freaking temple? And also, this place looks cool. Time for a boss fight. Alright. Put your predictions in right now. Are we about to fight a root boss that is infecting the tree that the Empress uses for eternal life? Or are we going to fight the Empress herself? Or are we going to fight a root-infected Ford? The founder, the guy that we've been trying to chase after this entire time. Oh, right. Before we did this, I wanted to go see if we could fix this quest line. Meh. Let's just see what happens. Hello, Belle. Bing bong? Oh, hi. Funny that I already shot it. You are horrifying. You're also none of the things that I expected. Ow. Oh, okay. You are fast. Ow. You have a bunch of things on. Are those people? Oh, you have a bunch of people on your back. Damn it. Damn it again. There we go. Okay, that was the thing that happened. Ow. Ravager, this thing is called. Goodbye.
That was rough.
Goodbye, puppy.
I can't believe it. I'm alive. I'm alive!
Of all the times to have said that, this is really not one to be so surprised at. That was not a difficult fight. It was interesting. I like the fact that the boss went out and grabbed enemies and brought them back in, like physically, instead of just being like, oh, enemies are coming in now. It was a nice change in how the boss worked, but didn't make it particularly difficult. Let's get some more health of Rue. We have again reached a temple. Maybe this time we'll actually go into it instead of just pop out somewhere else. Hey! We actually went into it. What about that? And it's one to teleport, which means we're probably going to encounter the Empress, or Ford, or both. Founder's Prison. Ah, it's a prison. Probably, oh wait, Founder's Prison. Founder is Ford. We're probably going to encounter Ford here then. Ford, Ford, Ford. Bloodwort, always useful. Oh. Ford. Oh, that actually worked. Haha. Hey there, you look pretty badass actually.
Well, I'll be. Never thought I'd see a human again. How the hell did you get here? This world, I mean. The Root Mother, you said. Why would she send you after me? Root on the atoll? You mean Ward 17? Why in God's name would you? Oh, holy hell. Clawbone's the source. Harsgard's dreamer was the gate. My life's work. Fair warning.
What?
You're walking a pretty dangerous road. But maybe, just maybe, you'll succeed where I failed. How can I help? Harsgard. That madman connected a dreamer directly to the root. That's how it all started. I never saw it. How could I have? The root came from everywhere. But if Clawbone's the center, tell you what, I know how to get in. There's a mirror in Ward 13, not where the survivors live, in the lower floors, locked away. That mirror is like a door to the other wards. Here, this key will let you unlock the computer connected to the mirror. Sure, but don't waste time. Hell if I know. The root's been there since the beginning. And if the dragon, or whatever is in there now, is their master, bring everything you got. Don't take anything for granted. Look at me. Do I look like I still got any fight left in me? I wish I could. But those days are long gone. I regret giving up. The answer was right under my nose if only I hadn't stopped looking. But it cost me a lot to get this far. I sacrificed everything. Everyone I knew and loved. I'd had enough. Oh, I don't mean it's not worth a shot, especially if you've got nothing left to lose. Just do yourself a favor, huh? Accept the price you paid to get there. It'll help you when it's over. Good luck. You'll need it. Is there something else you need? Hell if I. Bring everything you got. Good luck.
Okay. So we do now have to go down to that mirror. Interesting. I wondered when that was going to come back into play. That seemed like a very anticlimactic boss fight for this area. I really thought they were going to take this in a different direction. I'm kind of disappointed by the end of it, if I have to be honest with you. I figured that we would need to get the Guardian's heart from this world, but the Guardian's already dead. There's nothing to get. And that would lead to a confrontation with Ford, where you save him, and so he wants to help you, but he also doesn't want to kill the Guardian and damn this planet to the roots. But the planet's already damned to the roots, so I fucking don't know. Hey, I found Ford.
How's it going?
You got anything to say about that? No? Okay. Oh, hey. I will,
Take care then.
I will take that hardened iron, thank you. You got anything to say about Ford?
Met Andrew. Is he well? He was a prisoner long before the pan. Much has changed since we met. The root have tasted fear. It is a fear. This world, what the root have taken cannot be returned. Ask. Dreams only faded. Now the memory wane very well. This. Take care.
I have the Luminite crystals for that. Any of the rest of you have any comments about
Let's see what we got.
Andrew? Oh, you have expanded your product to include stuff from the new areas.
Safest of travels.
That's cool.
Yeah? Fine. Let's have a look.
Oh, Curse of the Jungle God launches a projectile which spawns a tentacle on impact. Deals shock damage and steals 1.25% of the hero's max health per hit. Wait, it steals... Oh, it steals a percentage of my health from the enemy. Ah. Interesting.
When you're done here, I'm not in the mood for chat.
You're never in the mood for chat. A magazine size of 25. Well, this has a scope. Why does this gun have a scope if it's has a magazine size of more than one? For a pistol? Weird.
Oh, traveler. Ah.
Hmm. Well, let's upgrade that guy, and still don't have anything else
Take
worth
care, my friend.
purchasing. So there are 2 other NPCs that we can talk to.
Watch your back.
You guys don't
Oh,
really
hi there.
say anything.
I can't get the commander to crack a smile, no matter how many bad jokes there
Touched
were.
that red crystal and just disappeared.
Okay.
You were gone for a
guess.
while.
I keep
I
thinking
figured you were
Mark would
coming
be
back.
around the corner. It just doesn't feel right. Him being gone, I guess. I just wish I didn't dream about things before they happened. No one listens.
You dream about things before they happen?
Sometimes it feels like I'm there. I can. Sometimes I see people get hurt, and I know it hasn't happened yet. I wish they would listen to me. Yeah. I try not to think about them. Only a few weeks. We got separated from our parents. Mark looked out for me when we were... I don't know what to do. Yeah. I try... Yeah.
Damn it.
I try not to think about... Be careful out there.
hey, no trouble in the ward, got it? Where did the deadwood come from? Maybe they were here the whole time.
Rations have been low since we closed the gates,
He
but
set a huge
we'll get by.
You saw it, right?
We always do.
Well, but, I mean, it seems like the founder was a hero. I'll see you around. No, I honestly can't believe it. You took down the dragon?
I haven't talked to this guy in a while.
I didn't think anybody could kill that monster. I run security. I run security. We take care. Oh, traveler. Hey, stay safe out there.
Okay.
Hello again.
So you didn't have anything useful. The kid was interesting. He has dreams. But we're just not gonna explore the fact that he has dreams and sees people get hurt before it happens. We're just gonna ignore that.
So that labyrinth does exist. My grandfather ranted about a moving tower in the city. A door to more doors. I honestly never thought it was real. Maybe he is still out there. I appreciate your hard work. That beast has been a thorn in our side for years.
Dragon.
Hopefully we can make more supply runs now. If you need anything, ask around. Can't imagine things look great out there. If you need anything, ask around.
Nothing to say about how I met. Nope, can't break that glass. Okay. She has nothing to say about me meeting Ford, I suppose. Alright then. Sometimes I don't appreciate just how freaking massive that crystal is. Yes. If I didn't know any better, it sounded like everyone was calling me a hoe. The quest thingy has been... yeah. Wait. Finally reached the atoll. Okay. Yeah. It has been a while since we were down here, but we finally have the Founder's Key, which unlocks this computer. Okay. That is a very root-infested version of this room, pretty much. Time to go in, probs die. Nice, that is actually the room that we just came out on. I'm glad for that. Find an end to the root. I kind of doubt that's gonna happen. So he said something about they hooked up Ward 16? I thought we were in Ward 17. Wait, why did that say Ward 17, but this is Ward 16? What? Oh, wow. Okay. So the root is hooked into those those teleporty crystals. I'm assuming that the root can use it? Otherwise, why would it be like that? I'm surprised we haven't run into any enemies yet. Quite surprised, in fact. Oh. Ward 17. Ward... Are there going to be any enemies in here? Kind of seems like the answer is a no. We reached a checkpoint without doing anything. Ah. Right. The dreamer hooked into the root. He was what allowed them to get in or something? I don't really understand the dreamer thing. Oh?
Once again, the children of the core think to change the inevitable. They do not see the truth, the futility of their actions. We bring purity to chaos, serenity to bedlam. All will be consumed. This is necessary and good. The children do not understand. The children believe their lives worth living. The children are
weird.
wrong. The worlds and the core of the worlds live in pain, agony, discord. We bring peace, equality, silence. All are one within our embrace. The children resist what cannot be resisted. They fight a battle that cannot be won. Their actions are ultimately irrelevant. No matter how many times they rise, they will be destroyed. We will consume.
Well, okay then. I'm fighting a dude that was on a gurney a second ago. Is this really the final boss fight? I'm just being a bad shot. Oh boy. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, second form? Good, because that was a horrible fight. This guy is taking like no damage from my shots. What? Oh. Hi. Something tells me I need to just go over here. It's hard to tell exactly what is supposed to be happening right now, but it's trippy as fuck. Okay. What exactly is happening right now? really supposed to be taking... Oh, okay, dead. I was doing negligible damage to that thing. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Okay. When we're in that shadow realm, excuse me? Oh, okay. So, when we're in the Shadow Realm, surrounded by all of the enemies, everyone that we beat in there gives us a damage buff. Ow. Against the boss. Stop saying, whoa, it's over. It's not over. I wish I could skip this. Alright. So the trick here is to just avoid all of his attacks until we get banished to the Shadow Realm. Like a bad Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Or maybe a regular Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Mid-combat trait acquisition. Oh boy. Why am I taking damage? Why am I taking damage exactly? I don't appear to be getting hit by anything. Ouch. Oh boy. Prevent you from just grinding till you can one-shot the boss? Yeah, maybe. am using up an awful lot of health in this region. Oh, this is Shroud. This is the boss Shroud. Also, the enemy stopped spawning, which is interesting to note. I think maybe it's when I get close to the portals. Notice how I'm not taking damage right now. Or, wait, actually, yes, I am. Oh, come on. So... This isn't like an area. Where exactly am I supposed to be getting hardened iron from to upgrade my stuff to plus 20? That didn't kill him, come on. This is a really like Kingdom Hearts-esque boss design. It reminds me a lot of the boss fight from Kingdom Hearts 1 for some reason. So yeah, I am definitely taking constant damage in here. It's sometimes really hard to tell. So is this guy a two-trick pony? Does all he do is shoot meteorites and then send me to bash me to the Shadow Realm? Oh yeah, there was something else he did. What did that do? Sorry, was that an attack? I'm not entirely sure what that was. Alright, Shadow Realm time. Ah, interesting. Okay. we have been reset back to 0 in terms of the buff. Damn it. Ow. Ooh, that was close. Alright, we are at 20. Let's go see what 20 does against the boss. Okay, we are doing non-trivial amounts of damage now. All right, back into the Shadow Realm we go. Oh, right. Wow, how did I just die? Okay. So... this, gonna need to counteract... what's his face? And this is gonna be more useful than the electricity stuff. I'm sorry, how did that hit me? This kid is annoying. Okay. This is a really, really bizarre boss fight. But it kind of fits with the theme of the game, I guess. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Ah, I got knocked over. Bone Crusher 2D. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Blood warts are amazing for this fight, by the way. Yeah, I kind of imagined they would. They seem to more or less counteract the degradation in the Shadow Realm bit. Rip indeed, undead. Rip indeed. Ow. I kind of wish that this kid would just stay dead and you would go immediately to the fight with the nightmare. Oh yeah, you dodged me. You dodged me really good there, boy. How are you not dead? Shut up. Played Nightmare so many times now that I find this fight to be not easy, then very predictable. This part of the fight is very much so. When you're actually fighting Nightmare, it's super easy. I just need to get used to the Shadow Realm. Hi. I don't like how they just pop up in your face, if I'm being honest. I could do without that. What the fuck? There's a lot of things you can do to affect how the first stage go, and you can do the entire first stage without having Nightmare even attack. Wait, what? There's a lot of things you can do to affect how the first stage goes. Are you talking about when you're fighting Dreamer? When you're fighting the kid? Just by running away the whole time. That must be what you mean by he never got to attack, because he practically never got to attack at all. So I'm curious. So the mod is impacted by the buff as well. I couldn't quite tell because it felt like my normal shots to him weren't doing that much. But that the mod was doing a lot. But obviously that was after killing a bunch of these guys and not dying while in the Shadow Realm. What is your recommendation on when to leave the Shadow Realm and go fight him again? Bone Crusher. When you use the Aether, use that mod. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. 10 stacks? Okay. Oh boy. For normal, you can stagger easily with 10. I don't really need to stagger, I just need to do damage. Unless that's the stagger? Does he only get hurt by... I was trying to... I keep missing? I definitely was trying to hit the kid. Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Why won't you let me out? Why won't you let me out? What the fuck? I was totally inside of the portal. Why? Is there something secret about that portal that doesn't let me out if there's like enemies in it as well? Damn it. Damn it. This fight is almost annoying as the splitter. Almost. Like, the kid is just like dead center in the chest there, right? Because that's definitely where I was aiming. Obviously, I know I don't deal much damage right now, but just for aiming purposes. Ow. What? My character just stopped moving. What the fuck? Well, I need to go get more bloodwort. Because I'm gonna quickly run out of that.
Hey, traveler.
Good. You got some of these.
Later.
Do I have enough?
The portent return.
I am on PC. Damn it, 4 out of 10.
Fare at all is well, child.
But, and I appreciate the offer, but, I'm just gonna stick solo.
Anything you need? Certainly.
I get enough more support from y'all being, in chat here with me. Where exactly do you get hardened iron from? Because I have gone through all of the game on normal. I'm assuming you get it from hard. It's based on your item level? Really? Huh. My average item level. Interesting.
So long.
So... Hardened iron shows up from all 15 plus. Okay. And I'm assuming for a boss, since boss weapons only go up to 10, that this would be +7 for the boss weapons. And now that I do have everything either to 15 or 7, hardened iron should presumably show up. You can see from the main menu. Oh, really? Ah, gear score. Yeah, 16. Those are some low-res textures. Oh, they just popped in. Boss weapons show up as item level +14. Yeah. So, theoretically hardened stuff should show up now. Cool. That boss is annoying. So, I'm gonna go run an adventure in Geisha, I guess. Because Geisha is by far the coolest area. Do you want to grind it, go on adventure mode? Yeah, I figured. In adventure mode, is there any difference between these three? Like, because I know that all the random events happen in Earth pretty much. So is there any reason to do Rome and Yaisha except for, like, the aesthetics? What I'm saying is, like, if I go into Earth adventure mode, will it assume that I am, like, low level, even if I choose, like, normal? Okay, well, I'm just gonna see what happens. Let's see what kind of loot it has.
Okay, this is it!
I honestly wish they took this concept of, like, the broken, shattered Earth and just made, like, a super big open world out of it, instead of what they've done here. Because while this is cool, that you can, like, re-roll and get, like, new varieties of this stuff, it's just, I don't know. I would have preferred it to be a big open world with a consistent... Okay, that guy did not die in one hit, which means that it does seem to account it for my level. Out of here. Also get out of here. Hi. The fact that they roll out of hitting distance is annoying. But you know what's more annoying? You. I'm surprised that guy didn't come out of hiding. Nope. Galvanized iron. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, hardened iron. Yeah, okay. Cool. So it does seem like the drops are based on your level and not your region. Good to know. Wait, this is where I just came from. How did I get turned around? Oh, because I went in through there. Duh. Oh, hi. It's amazing the difference that experience happens. Like when I was first going around through the Earth region, I was freaking terrified. Felt like a horror game to me. Holy cow. Two of you? Okay. Oh, hi. Galvanized iron. Not a whole lot of hardened iron out here, even though there is indeed some. Hello. Really? Hmm. I'm hoping it's more than just a plus 15 check, and that it's like incrementally gets better as your stuff incrementally does as well. Oh, whoops. Hey, that's what I like to see. Heartseeker. 100% crit chance against non-aggressive enemies. Ah. That. Against non-aggressive enemies, I assume means ones that haven't been aggroed, not ones that are passive. Because that would make a stealth playthrough, which is kind of what this is. And that felt like I did a shit ton more damage. Holy cow. Drowning in galvanized iron again. It's a nice change of pace. $13.63. Wow. Okay, so I have done a loop now, unless there's any loot in these cars. Which, oh, hello. This is why you always check. Right, so it came in through there, did a little loopy around. It looks like maybe that's the wailing tree back there. I don't think I have the mask on this character. So, might be worth taking a look around for Junktown. I don't remember if there's a way to spot Junktown from the exterior, or if you only find out once you go inside. Do you know, Bone Crusher? Does Junktown have like an exterior that tells you that it's Junktown? Yeah, like before you go in the wall of light. Does it tell you that that's Junktown, or? Is this the Ash Yard? Oh, the gallows. You just gotta remember what's what. The gallows. I don't think I've ever been to the gallows before. Is this the final boss replacement for Singe? Because I haven't fought any final Earth boss except for Singe. And I'm assuming that there's two. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a new one. Well, shit. Okay. Survive the metamorphosis. Oh boy. Seven enemies remaining. Ah, the fart guys don't count. I've never really figured out what exactly causes these guys to go in and out of their invulnerability states. This is bad though. Ow. This guy's annoying. Okay. Is it over? I don't really understand craft. Oh. Slowly regenerates health over time. Huh. I thought for sure this was going to be something I had to destroy. This is pretty good if you don't have blood warts. I mean, you can get unlimited. I don't prefer them over any other armor, to be honest. You don't prefer the armor, or you don't prefer blood warts? What a weird metamorphosis, also. It's just a little thing that transformed into a crafting table. That seems to be about everything. What a very strange crafting table. The fact that I had to go up and eat this crane. Very bizarre. I don't suppose we've got 4. That's not really that much. Okay, so we're just going straight ahead. Did I get any trades from that? I did. Nice. Max health. I can't remember. Did we get... Yeah, we got the reload speed up as to max as well. Yeah, that's right. Take a boy. Give me that illuminite crystal. It's funny how oblivious the enemies sometimes are. I had a feeling. Okay, so I already have the Twisted Idol from you. From killing you, I should say. So... that door's locked. I need to find Junktown and get the mask. No, not travel. I feel like I thought I saw someone here. I don't know. That was weird. It's like he kind of vanished. I'm pretty sure that's not an ability these guys have. They just stormtroopers. Hardened iron. 2 of them. Hot damn. We rolling in it now. Not really, but boy can dream. It's probably a bit too long for this gun. That guy was just casually walking along as if, his buddies weren't, like, right next to him firing at me. Seriously, the obliviousness of enemies sometimes. It's baffling. There's a lot of you guys. No. Damn it. Is there anything I missed over here? Oh, they went up. I didn't go down. That seems to be a negative. Ooh, hello. Tome of Knowledge? Tome of Knowledge. I will take that. I guess more stamina? We haven't put a lot into stamina. This character hasn't really had a big need to be in a state of constant running. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that the action slide used up stamina. Hello, 2 more iron. Hardened iron. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, is this Leto's lab? This is Leto's lab, isn't it? Man, I don't want to go up against Splitter. Splitter is the most annoying boss in the game. Particle accelerator, yeah. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with the area itself. I do have something wrong with the splitter boss at the end of it. It is hands down the most difficult and annoying boss that I've had to fight in the game so far. Nightmare's a semi-close second, but really has nothing on Splitter. I was fighting Splitter for like an hour and a half probably, and just... What was worse about Splitter is he was so early on in the game that I didn't really understand what adventures were, so I didn't realize that I could just go somewhere else and buff myself up a little bit. And there was nowhere else to go in the campaign except to face bash him. Like he was a complete obstacle to progress, to anything. I couldn't do anything until he died. Super obnoxious. Great, splitters. I'm surprised I'm not killing these guys in one shot. I'm pretty sure their weak spot is pretty sure the weak spot is between... No. It's like the strands between them. Okay, that didn't kill you. What is happening? Nope, I keep hitting E, which is a mistake. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm in a bad spot right now. No, this is bad. I'm outie. I don't remember there being a guy up on the windowsill. Stop dodging. Take your bumps. I was about to say take your bumps like a man, but not really a man. It also took me a really long time to find this room. The first time I came to Leto's lab. This is how I learned that parts of the environment were destructible outside of the opening tutorial. You welcome. Oh, hi. No, stop it. Stop it. Damn it. I wanted to shoot him in the mouth. No. No. This is bad. I need to get into a more open area. Oh boy. Okay.
It's over.
I can't remember. Was the key I got here? Yeah. I remember when I first went through here, there was a guy on the other side of the door that was pressed up against it, and every time that I tried to access the door or like use the key card, he'd smack me. That was annoying too. A lot of things about Leto's Lab were really annoying in the beginning. Just because I was fumbling about like someone who didn't know how to play the game because I didn't know how to play the game. Ooh, nice. Oh, you don't count as being surprised? So if I remember correctly... Hi, guys. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, great. Are you a streamer? You are. Oh! Wait. Did he or did he not just get killed in one shot? No. The answer is he did not. Holy fuck, that's a lot. I need to use the swingy attack on the scythe more, because I just always forget that that's a thing. No. I feel like there's... Right. I remember now. Gotta go in here. And... turn this off. Disable his algorithm. And then use the scary teleporter of doom. Which I guess is a particle accelerator or something? Yeah. Oh, interesting. That was where I got teleported the first time as well. I wonder if it's a consistent pattern. This is not where it teleported me the second time. So I guess it's not consistent. That's unfortunate. Hi. Why do I get this feeling like this guy was teleported into the wall? Come on, put me up where I want to be. Not here. Come on. Put me up in the, what's a Meduhicky crystal place? That's still not where I want to be. Is it being persnickety this time? Is that the right word to be used in that instance? Put me up on there. Come on. I know you can do it. You've done it before. Come on, come on. Do the thing. There we go. Luminite crystal. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, I was hoping you could climb that. Alright, now we enable the algorithm. I never tried it more than once with the algorithm enabled. I'm assuming Leto's algorithm just makes this precise. Right? Teleports us right outside the door. Yeah. So what happens if I use it again? Okay. So it is consistent. Interesting. So Leto was trying to, I guess, replicate the power that these crystals can do. Replicate the teleportation. And it seems like he got it to work. We were pretty much going... I mean, once his algorithm was enabled or whatever. Are you kidding me? Yeah, once his algorithm was enabled, we were pretty much going exactly where he wanted to go. I didn't do enough testing to thoroughly verify that, but... enough testing to be confident in a video game's logic. Oh, hi. I definitely was looking up there and didn't see you before. Gunslinger's charm. Does it actually show us having two? No. Interesting. Maybe I was wrong before about the... Well, no, because that's campaign, and this is not campaign. Alright, how much iron are we at? 10. Fingers crossed, the upgrades set by the hardened iron we get from this will then give us more hardened iron on the next adventure we pop. Pretty sure dudes spawn in this room. Yeah, there you are. Ooh, simulacrum. Yes, please. Just the one? Nope. No, it was not. I'm surprised that guy didn't drop when his friend did, or when I killed his friend. Oh, there's stuff up there. Oh, climb on the stupid thing. There we go. Not worth it. Oh. What just... Oh, I dropped down. I feel like I'm hearing more of them. It's really creepy how they hang from the ceiling, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, hi. Sounds like a boss. Oh, hi. Oh, God, you got up here quick. Oh, I'm out. Whoop.
Come on.
Okay. Halfway up the endurance scale. Let's see, this region, yeah, went through all, of course. Went through all of that. Hi. Good night. There we go. I think that is everything from up top here. So let's head on down below. Do you explode if I touch you? No, you don't. That's not good. That's good. Means I don't really need to pop them whenever I see them. There doesn't appear to be anything down here. Okay. I used to pop those guys whenever I saw them because I figured that they probably exploded on contact. It appears that I was wrong. Time to fight Splitter. I swear, if this guy is as difficult now as he was when I first fought him, I might just re-roll the adventure, because I don't want to do that again. That was painful. It was the most aggravated I've ever been at this game. This doesn't... This doesn't feel the same, though. Is this the same? Oh god, yeah, it is. Oh. Alright, let's see how much more difficult this guy is now. I am already in pain. Oh.
Not enough room.
Nowhere near as difficult as he was the first time. Thank goodness.
Bag's full.
Holy cow. Honestly, by the time that he finished splitting into multiple bodies, I was very close to saying fuck it and like going into the menu and or going in, hitting escape and quitting to the menu, because I was like having a freaking panic attack. Not really, but it was pretty damn close. I did not want to go through that bullshit again. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. I'm really nervous about my character that's going through this on hard. Because, like, I don't really want to re-roll the campaign. But, like, I totally will if it means that I have to face Splitter using close range, using medium to close range weapons on hard. Like, that just sounds like sadism. Oh boy. Thankfully, we are done with that. We can pop open shortcut. Back to the evil tree. Who's really not evil until you shoot him. Or I should say, he's not aggressive until you shoot him. Because he's definitely part of the Root, and the Root are unquestionably evil. Despite their claims. Okay, is this the Ash Yard? The Ash Yard, okay. I am noticing that the sky is not bright orange. Which I think means that we're not going up against Singe. I think. There are still oil puddles on the ground. Yeah. Oh wait, no. We are still going against it. Right. Ow. Yeah, I forgot about those puddles. Relatively new. I'm glad that didn't set me on fire. Oh, I killed him in one shot. Wow. I don't think I've ever killed a fire boy in one hit before.
Damn it.
Good night, Singe. Dragon, go bye-bye. I have no idea how that didn't light me on fire. I definitely walked into the fiery oil. Unquestionably. To shooting this? No. And like before, there is a building in the way instead of an exit. Hey, Bone Crusher 2D, you still here in chat with us? I'm guessing not. I'm just curious if something is supposed to happen when you've like done everything in an adventure. Because I feel like if as a software developer, I would put an end there that teleports you back to War 13, since that is supposed to be the end of the area. But whatevs. I'm gonna go kill the tree, since there is no junk town here, and I don't have the mask. I don't remember how you get the assault rifle either. I know it's some event on Earth. Don't remember what it is though. Slime vessel. Pop the squat. This checkpoint dough. It's interesting that it's not doing much damage. I am kind of surprised by that. Yeah. Nothing but XP at that point. And hopefully, she will have some hardened iron.
Hey, traveler.
Aye. She does
Later.
not. How dare!
The portent. I have lost.
I was really hoping to use both simulacrums for this. But I don't have enough
Tread
luminite
carefully,
crystals. And you aren't selling me any.
Hey, traveler.
You make me sad.
Take care then.
I don't really need galvanized iron anymore.
Keep moving.
You don't have anything, do you?
Fine. Let's have a look. Yeah,
No.
good. Now go.
Ah, good to see. What do you need?
It said I was 16. Ooh. And I kind of wanted to think my average gear level is 17 now. So, do I bump this to 16 or do I bump this to 17? I think I'm going to bump this to 17. That would make the game think. That would put my chances of going above 16 greater.
So long.
Oh no. Let's see. What does it say my gear level is? It's still 16. Fucking damn it. Sorry, just checking some notifications. Alright. Before we go on another adventure. Wow, it is 11:30 actually.
Let's see what we got.
I'm gonna buy 91 is a lot. Can I buy 30?
Safest of travels.
Okay, I think I'm actually gonna wind the stream down here. And we'll raid Groot to end things off. I'll probably keep doing more of this grindy stuff off stream. And then, I don't know, tomorrow or the next time I stream Remnant, we'll hopefully be at a point where we're ready to face off against Nightmare again. So, until then, let's go say hello to Groot, who it says that he's playing PUBG, but he's definitely not. All right. Thanks so much for stopping in, Undead, Bone Crusher, Lacey, briefly. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I will see you later.
We can't do this anymore.
No,
This
I'm gonna
sucks.
go Charlie.
This game sucks.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
Aw, you raiding. He's raiding. Welcome, raiders.
Raiden.